Yeah.
Hey, thank you for buying the Head Movement Training Program. You're going to love this course. It's going to completely change the game for you. And I hope you giggle with glee as punches whiz past your head moments before you smite your enemies. Smiting is one of my favorite hobbies.
I will smite you. You want to get smote? Smoten?
Now, this is a special sale, so I'd like to make you a special offer which will unlock every single skill, strategy, and ability that I have to offer you here at Fight Smart. The goal is to make you as close to invincible as is rationally even possible. Every fight stacks up differently, and I want you to have a 99% chance of dominating anything that you face. But the best way to beat one huge opponent is not the best way to beat 4 opponents, and that's not the best way to beat a wrestler or a trained MMA guy. Or even a chubby fake MMA guy. Every single course that I've created builds a specific strategy for handling the most dangerous battles that you might face. Multiple opponents, huge opponents, trained opponents, and if you go through every single one of them, you cannot possibly be more prepared to step up and smash the people that you're fighting when you absolutely have to win. So let me tell you about this package deal for the ages, starting with how to fight bigger people. This course will teach you how to stop huge charging opponents dead in their tracks before using the same distance closing methods that an undersized Mike Tyson used, at which point you can drop massive knockout strikes, tricky street fighting maneuvers, and for the absolute best chances of winning, you can drop the guy flat on his back where you can easily finish him with various joint locks and chokes, ending the fight instantaneously. In 10 seconds or less, you can destroy people twice your size. This massive library of moves sits in the shop for $297. Now, if you really like ending fights quickly, you will love Leg Locks, the great equalizer, because there is no more reliable way to end a fight in 5 seconds or less than by snatching a dude's leg off the ground, reaching back, and destroying his joint. You learn how to take people down and end fights in 5 seconds or less, how to finish people from your feet in 5 seconds or less. You'll learn how to bust people's legs from any conceivable position that you might end up in on the ground, thus instantaneously ending a fight and going home safe. This $97 course is probably the easiest way in the world to defeat a trained fighter. Now, sometimes you don't want to fight on the ground. When you're fighting multiple attackers, that's one of those times. This course will teach you how to master the Muay Thai clinch and use it to turn one of your opponents into a human shield so you can crush him and crush the people that are around him. And if you end up on the ground, I'll teach you how to buckle people's joints with gruesome strikes, get back up to your feet, and also shatter people's joints who are trying to kick you and stomp you. Or punch you. If you master the techniques in this course, you will become jump-proof. Your attackers will very quickly realize that it's too dangerous to continue fighting. Usually sitting in the shop for $197. Now, all fights start from your feet, and the Fight Smart Striking Dojo will make you an advanced stand-up striker. In addition to countless fight-ending combinations, I'll teach you how to defend every feasible attack thrown at you and respond with fight-ending sequences. Some of them grosser than others. Every strike you throw will have one-shot, game-ending power, and you'll have countless weapons designed to set up strikes to every single human weak point, also covered extensively. Another massive library of moves, the Striking Dojo is a $300 course. Now, finally, you will get access to the Ultimate Program, which retails in the shop for $1 million. Back in 2009, I was a bouncer who'd been teaching mixed martial arts for 10 years, and I would sit on my stool and write down every single move that I knew or that I had learned. And then with my buddy Tom Galecchio, we would go out in my garage and we would film them. This course is a moderately organized, humongous stash of moves for my first decade of fighting, and from the first couple of years we were figuring out what the hell we were doing with Fight Smart. Now, while this course is normally $1 million, let's pretend it's $97. That means there's $985 worth of exclusive training packed into the All Access Pass, which is $700 on any other day. But today is a special day, and you can build a very unique set of skills.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Exactly. Look, you just can't get this stuff anywhere else. You could spend 10 years studying mixed martial arts and not spend one single day on fighting multiple attackers or even potentially on leg locks. These courses are a product of 18 years of my experience as a competitive mixed martial arts fighter and as a player in the game of self-defense. Who else do you know who would risk his face to prove that his methods work, paying a 330-pound offensive lineman to try to knock me unconscious just to show you how well a front kick works, or multiple trained fighters so I can show you the value of the clinch game in my multiple attacker strategy? I prove that this stuff works so you don't waste time on stuff that doesn't. But more importantly than all that, these lessons come from my 18 years years of experience as a coach, turning people from all walks of life and all shapes and sizes into legitimate savages.
With my most challenging task forthcoming.
So in the spirit of getting my soon-to-be fledgling savage ready for the violent world that we live in, I'm going to cut the price of the All Access Pass in half, and then I'm going to subtract what you already paid for the Head Movement Training Program, and I'm going to round everything off to make it look pretty. Boom. There it is.
Every skill that I could possibly offer you for $297.
You will be getting a lifetime of martial arts training, somewhere around 300 videos, more than 60 workouts. I'll throw in every live seminar that I've ever done. I'll toss in the MP3 striking workout, and then as you go through these courses and as you unlock these abilities one after the next, you'll begin to understand that you are truly prepared for anything. You will never end up on the ground getting your head stomped in by multiple attackers. No huge bastard will ever intimidate you simply by being huge, and you will have the tools that it takes to end even the toughest of fights instantaneously. So look, if that all sounds good to you, by all means, click the button beneath this video and let's get started.
Yeah.